You know, I'm J Mac, the DJ.
Yeah, I go by the name of Royce Rizzy.
Yo, it's Made in Tokyo. Hey.
I go by the name of Salma Slims, the first lady. Let's get it.
Yo, what up, Snow Woods?
What's happening? My name is MyNamePhin.
Yeah, and we are the Private Cup Records. Count it up. It all started like back in 1990 when my mom had me, and then like 2 years later she had Tokyo, and then you know we was brothers. Then we grew up. Fast forward about 20 years, and I was doing music and he was doing music, and he just kept telling me, Rizzy, like you always, you know what I'm saying, I know you're doing the Rizzy thing, but like people respect movements and waves and clicks. Like we need to do Private Club. We need to do Private Club. I slept on it for like a year. And then finally, like I was just like, nah, this the wave. Finn was in Japan with me in Tokyo. You know, we grew up there. Finn was there, and we met Finn, so he's been down. Then Salma Slims was in a girl group, and she got out of the girl group. And when she went solo, we was like, man, we need a first lady. Every hard collective always had a hard first lady, so she got bars. And Noah's like, he like the youngin' in the clique, he the biggest stoner ever. So when we found him, we was like, oh yeah, we're going global. And Noah got it. So then we just start moving as a unit, and shit's been taking off.
Well, sure. J-Mac like kind of speaks for itself. J-Mac is creative director, DJ of the youth. I mean, anything hot that's coming out of Atlanta or anything that's coming out of the youth, like, he'll put you on that. He'll get you hip. That one person that gets you hip to shit, he's the one that gets you hip.
Fat Poppy, Young Rizzy, Head Honcho, I don't know, there's a lot more.
See the Tokyo, Made in Tokyo, TYO, TY.
Call me Slims, you know, Salma.
I just go by Noah.
40 ounce Fin, Uncle Fin, that groovy dude over there. Just don't call me nothing disrespectful as all.
Well, my definition of our first show is when we kind of first came together in Atlanta and we rocked out this underground hip hop spot called Union. It was probably about 200 people in there that night. The bottom row is like where there's a bar, everything is down there. It was like a solid 100 people down there, and then the stairs was to capacity, and then upstairs was like packed, and we like killed it. And like that was when I feel like our first show together was like solid.
I actually got like something funny about like our first show. Like, well, it was like my first time ever doing a show with the whole Private Club, like any of them, and like I'm still kind of the new guy to the group, and like I showed up to the show with my song on the flash drive or whatever. Well, I thought it was on the flash drive, but then like right before my performance, Rizzy came up to me. He's like, "Yo, your song's not on here. What the fuck?"
It was blank. Like you had nothing
yeah.
on
So
it.
I had to like, I was like already nervous as it is, and then like it's like I haven't been performing much anyways, and I had to go up there and perform, and so I just like had to do an acapella, and like it was pretty awkward. So.
You killed it. No,
You killed the acapella.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah, we
smashed
still
it. Don't
lit.
get me wrong, but it was awkward like that. I had to do that. Yeah.
That was the funniest night ever, though. I ain't gonna lie.
23.
I'm 19 years old.
25.
I'm 23 years old.
I'm 26.
I've made a lot of songs. I think one of my favorite songs right now that I recorded is would have to be Slim Jim. It's unreleased, but it's coming soon. And a lot of stuff that I've also done is coming on the Private Club Records EP, which is set to drop very soon. So if y'all look out for that, you'll hear one of my favorite songs on the EP.
Favorite track to me, it's on my album, and it's not out. My album is called 12190, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, 12190 is my date of birth, and it's like the realest music I ever did, and it's the intro to my album, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, I just started like, just talking about my life, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, when you play a record, I played the record for my mom, and she cried, and I knew like, yo, this is a real record. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when it's gonna hit the world, but like, I don't even know if people are ready for that, but it's like, it's there, like that type music. And my favorite record, notable, is probably performing wise, is Goddamn, you know, and people know why and what that is, so yeah.
You ain't heard it yet.
I mean, I actually have music that I haven't even released. That's probably like my favorite shit. But as far as music I put out, I have to say my song, actually Regular Shit that I just put out the other day. It's probably my favorite because I just made it, so.
I would say pay me no attention because I just kind of, like I actually spoke some real that I usually don't talk about. Like I usually talk about smoking, chilling, vibing. I actually like went in and said some stuff that I think people wouldn't expect me to say.
I say T.Y., man. This dude wakes up, smokes out, go to sleep, everything. Can't eat before he don't smoke. Like
it's Noah
and Tokyo, not a game.
Smokers in the clip.
And like, just to let you know, this is how like we know it's like a stoner connection. Like, if like T.Y. wakes up before me, like this morning it was like 7:30 in the morning, and like I wake up to him like fucking, like he's like yo. We gotta smoke, bro. I'm like, yo,
we gotta smoke. Cause you know, by the time you actually stretch, our manager gonna be getting us ready to go do a meeting. So look, man, I don't even want to hear that, but I can't smoke before the meeting. Like we gotta smoke.
You know what? Let me see. Tokyo told Noah last night, I witnessed this shit. He was like, wow, Tokyo woke up like late as fuck, like 3 in the night. And I was like, yo, y'all smoke? Noah was like, yeah, I tried to wake you up. Tokyo was like, I don't give a fuck. Punch me in my fucking gut if I don't wake up. I want to smoke. I have to smoke. And I was just like, wow, y'all got it that bad.
It's crazy though, cause like it's like 10 minutes before that, he was passed out, neck all broke beside me, and I was like, I had to whoa. I had the blunt, like I had the he was passed out and I was shotgunning it like all in his face, and like we're just laughing and shit, so and he wouldn't wake up. Right. But like as soon as he wakes up, he's like, yo, why the fuck didn't nobody wake me up?
Hey, like, you know the crazy thing about these situations, you find out all these situations in interviews and meetings, cause like I ain't know shit about that. Like, I mean that's cool, you know. So realistically, I did smoke when I was asleep. So I'm not really tripping.
You and Noah.
It's cool, yeah. Me and Noah. To answer that question, me and Noah. Everybody else, like, they kind of smoke. You know, you got them kind of, you know.
J-Max
I'm saying this right now on date. MyNamePhin smoked cigarettes, and I promised him as soon as we moved to L.A., I would give him a pack of pre-rolls. He has to stop smoking cigarettes. This is, if anybody is out there and they're listening, tweet Finn to stop smoking cigarettes. Like, it's not even worth it. Like, smoke the loud, the gas,
but wait,
whatever. Just don't smoke the mid. Like, that's it.
Then y'all ask us about smoking weed. Why? Listen, y'all tweet to stop smoking. It'll help me. But listen,
my job's done.
Don't hit him with the partial smokers. Everybody get out on their own note. Like, but you're not gonna say I'm a partial smoker.
Yeah, like I done smoke with the best, like the top 3 smokers in the game. So, like you could Google it. You can check it.
Who got the best weed?
You know what I'm saying? I smoked with Snoop in New York, and it was good. But I gotta give it to I gotta give it to Wiz. Like that shit was like I was stuck. Snoop had them all pre-rolled in a cereal box.
Yo, I actually went to like a Wiz concert. This was like a month before I actually started linking up with like the whole private club and shit. And like, you know, like you can smoke like all night and just like it's like you're at your top high, like you don't really get much higher. But then like it was some dude from Raw Papers, and he had a Ziploc with KK, and I was like, and he passes us the joint, and like it was a whole, like I had been smoking all night, and as soon as I hit like the KK joint, literally as soon as I inhaled it, like my whole high just changed. I was in like a trance. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Early life, I mean, I was into sports. I played like baseball, stuff like that. Just young shit, kid shit, playing around, riding bikes, stuff like that.
I always been into music. I think I was Hot Boys, Cash Money, Scarface, all that type of stuff. Like that's what I was into as a kid, was music. I tried out for basketball one time, and they told me I can be the team manager. Never again. So clearly I'm not good at sports.
Rap, females, family, rap.
Life growing up for me was very cultural. You know, I grew up with an African and Lebanese background, so I was always in the mosque praying every Friday with my family, and you know, I was just real family oriented, always writing music in class. I used to get in trouble for it all the time, but other than that, you know, I was just like a regular average girl just trying to get out there and work.
Shoot, I was skateboarding. I wasn't doing music, I was skating like every day. Living in San Diego, skating with all my homies, and that's it. I wasn't even rapping. I think I was listening to like Sum 41 and like I don't know, High Heat or some shit, I don't know.
Me at 12, I was a problem. I was like stealing candy out of stores and stuff. Just doing random reckless stuff, man, dumb stuff that kids should not do today.
I have what you call eclectic girl next door meets tomboy type of feel with my music. Like I can either go real hard and I can really get real soft with it, but overall I feel like I have real vibey music. Anybody can go in their car and press play and just like start rocking out, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Man, I would describe my sound as me, like whatever I like to do, whatever I want to do, however I want to do it, you know, like there's not any type of music that I haven't like production-wise and sound-wise that I don't think I tapped into. So it's just really versatile. Even like when Hot New Hip Hop does write-ups or whatever I give them, it's like, well, Rizzy took this approach this time. How you used to seeing him on Trap and the Fuse smoking beats, or it's whatever, however the mood is.
Cool, smooth, something you can smoke, chill, or just ride, you know what I'm saying? Just vibe, nothing major, nothing too turned up or nothing like that.
My sound is jams. I make jams. I make shit to make you move, like have fun. Nothing else. Like you can label it ratchet, you can label it SoundCloud rapper if you want to. You can label it whatever it is, but like my sound is jams. I make jams.
Yeah, I feel like my sound is a sound that generally like anybody could fuck with. Like really like I aim for like the teenage like stoner culture, you know, like people that can relate to stuff I talk about, stuff that's in my life that's taking place.
It depends.
Yeah.
It depends.
If you're talking about with alcohol,
yeah, it depends.
Finn.
Like if you're like who's like, yeah, it depends. Yeah, Finn's definitely turned.
Uncle
but
Finn.
Tokyo is turned. Like when you go watch a show, like Tokyo's very shirt off, crowd surf. So like it just depends in what aspect. If it's like a club aspect and we're getting faded and fucked up, Finn has that. Finn gets that.
Yeah, I mean,
Finn's bottle on stage.
Yeah, 40-ounce Finn didn't come from nowhere. Like, I legit kick shit and drink OEs, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just my thing I do, but I think I'm the one who pushed the envelope. When it's time to party, yeah, I think it's me.
Who gets
Without
fucked up? Who gets fucked up? AKA envelope, who gets fucked up? And is not afraid to show it. Finn. MyNamePhin.
I'm smart. So like I can see through like a lot of the bullshit that people don't really recognize that rap comes with. You know what I'm saying? These guys aren't successful because they can rap good. Like it's not about rapping good. It's a million people who can rap good, but you gotta really know like what you're doing and how to put it in, and it's just a lot that comes with it. So that's why y'all seeing the private club now.
I think my biggest strength would probably be communication. Like I like to talk to people, I like to meet new people, I like to talk to people and relate to them, you know what I mean? I feel like I bring a feminine touch to the private club, you know. It's always good to have a lady in the clique, and I'm the first lady, so I bring that smooth sailing touch to everything that we do.
I guess my image, because I'm pretty fly. Yeah.
My ability to take just everyday situations, everyday life, and turn it into something that's catchy, cool, sounds good, and people want to just vibe to.
Knowing that this music shit is bigger than me. Like I got a camp around me, like that's my biggest thing, knowing that my squad is my biggest special weapon. Like that's like my squad. If you don't got my squad, you don't got Madeintyo. Like it's just, that's what it is. It's private club.
What's next for me is hopefully a lot of success.
Man, everything's next. We got so much shit, like, I couldn't even give you one, like, you know, like, I could say, oh, I got a show tomorrow, or I could say South by Southwest, or I could say I want remix, or Uber remix, but all of that shit is coming. Like, all of it is, like, I can't put a date on it. You might get the remix tomorrow, you might get the remix next week. You might get all three remixes next week.
What's next for me is more visuals, more content, and I'm coming to a tour near you.
Goals is the moon, man. Like I don't want to stop nowhere. Like in the next year, I feel like just Private Club is gonna kind of hold the world like this, and whatever we feel, we'll do it.
What's next for me is this label, you know, Private Club Records. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're building this up from the ground up. You know, everybody that y'all see, Noah Woods, Madeintyo, Salma Slims, MyNamePhin. We got producers. Like, it's a whole staff. Like we building it up. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, we the next. Like, matter of fact, we're not the next. We are the wave. You know what I'm saying? We're the wave now. Like, on any level, put any, you know what I'm saying, artists up against one of the artists in my collective, and we can stand toe to toe or blow right past them. So, like, that means we the wave, and we setting trends, and we doing what's cool. You know what I'm saying? We inventing cool on a whole nother way, like, of how we do it, and giving our fans and our members like a way to do it, and giving the world a whole nother lifestyle of how we do it. So, you know what I'm saying, branding this Private Club lifestyle and giving it to y'all. And for me, that was the biggest thing for 2016, was to not listen to these labels, not listen to these old A&Rs, not listen to these execs that are, you know what I'm saying, from the 80s and 90s that don't know what's going down in 2016, because like the youth is where it's at. And that's why I wanted to put my time into the youth. And Private Club Records, you know what I'm saying, we sauce dripping, man. You know what I'm saying? We on the wave, so just be on the lookout. Albums, mixtapes, tours. You know what I'm saying? We get money over here.